Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another exciting edition of Sports Fellas Daily Update. We'll be checking out interesting update from the camp of our very own head coach of the Super Eagles, Monsieur Eric Seuchel, with other latest surrounding our very own Super Eagles ahead of the Four Nation Invitational Tournament in Jordan, with other exciting exclusives from Nigerian football. Before I do that, if you're new on this platform, subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Show love to this video and platform by liking and sharing to other social media platforms. As usual, my name is Solomon Kwajasanse, your only nomenclature what the engineer's philosophy in sports. Your only Ghanaian who has declared his full support for Nigeria sports with a Nigeria name. The only one, Solomon Chuku Emeka. Please let's drop our decent comments in the comment box for special shoutouts in my subsequent videos. I'll also be giving out some shoutouts in this video. Omo, straightforward. Let's get into the video and starts from the camp of our very own head coach of the Super Eagles, Monsieur Eric Seuchel. His demands for contract extension leaked over the weekend with 19 conditions. And according to a chieftain of the Nigerian Football Federation, these demands are quite normal, same as some of them are also above standard. In as much as we have some normal demands from Eric Seuchel, he's also requesting for other demands that are above normal. But at least two of them are something that he can talk about that they are above normal. And on that note, they'll try as much as they can to do everything to get contract extension from Eric Seuchel regarding the Nigerian Football Federation and the Nigerian Sports Commission. At this moment, they've refused to join into battle with exchange of words with Eric Seuchel as talks have intensified for contract extension from Eric Seuchel. Quickly, let's check out the words of this chieftain regarding the demands from Monsieur Eric Seuchel as the head coach of the Super Eagles. He started with these words. Let me say here that there is nothing wrong with the 19 items I have been seeing in the media. I know that a lot of it are in his present deal and it's just proposal for negotiations. So according to him, these are just proposals and it's in for negotiation. It's subjected to making some amendment as to whether they will agree to or not. He ended up with these words. But two items that I think are a bit outlandish. The rest are good things to have in any contract of a senior national team coach. The salary, as you are aware, is negotiable because he is presently earning less than what Jose Peseiro earned in his first year as coach. Shaw is earning the revised salary of Jose Peseiro before he left, so he deserves more if we are serious about extending his deal. So, with all the rumors on the various social media platforms that Shaw is taking an amount of money that is above what people are trying to talk about. According to this chieftain of the Nigerian Football Federation, everything is less as compared to former head coach of our very own Super Eagles, Jose Peseiro. Away from the camp of Monsieur Eric Seuchel, let's talk about our very own Super Eagles. The month of March in the year 2026, talking of this year, will be another form for our very own Super Eagles, especially we going into Four Nations Invitational Tournament in Amman, Jordan. At this moment, it is dependent on whether FIFA will rule in favor of the Super Eagles for the Intercontinental playoff away to the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament or not. And according to the latest that I have, Monsieur Eric Seuchel will, by the close of this month, submit his final man squad to the Nigerian Football Federation. The players will be prosecuting this kind of international friendly matches against Iran, same as against Jordan on the 27th of March, same as on the 31st of March, respectively, in the year 2026. I have some exclusives regarding the squad announcement and the final squad submission from Monsieur Eric Seuchel to the Nigerian Football Federation. The first part is that Eric Seuchel might include at least two new players in the final man squad against Iran, same as against Jordan, in Jordan, Amman, during the Four Nation Invitational Tournament. And these are the two players, at least two of them will be parts. And let me just quickly go through these two players. One is a goalkeeper and one is a defender. Let me start with the defender. In the name of Chibueki Inwawi, he plays currently for Trabzonspor in the Turkish Super Liga. He was born on the 23rd of July 2003. Currently, he is 22 years. Predominantly, he plays as a center back. He can play as a defensive midfielder. He can also play as a central midfielder. Across all competitions this season for his club side, Trabzonspor, he has played about 28 games. He has scored a goal and also assisted a goal for his club side, Trabzonspor. So that is the latest surrounding a new player who is likely to get invitation for Super Eagles matches against that of Jordan and against Iran. If FIFA rules against the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Nigerian Football Federation challenging the eligibility status of 6 DR Congo players ahead of the Intercontinental playoff for the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. So that is the latest about Chibuike Inari, who plays his club football for Trabzonspor. Aside that, another player or a new player who is likely to get invitation into the Super Eagles team is our very own Arthur Chukwueze Okonkwo, who plays his club football for West Ham Football Club in the English Championship. I've already reported to you about this goalkeeper on this platform. His exploits so far with his recent club, I stand to be corrected, about 38 games as a goalkeeper. He has conceded 46 goals. He has kept 9 clean sheets across all competitions this season for his club side, West Ham, in the Championship, in the FA Cup, in the EFL Cup matches, and other cup matches in England. This is a player who I will say is very young because he was born on the 9th of September 2001. Currently, he is 24 years. And as I earlier reported to you on this platform, he has been cleared by FIFA to represent our very own Super Eagles because he has switched his allegiance from England to Nigeria. And this is the best moment to show his exploits in our very own Super Eagles team. With other leaders coming in, Stanley Nwabali might not get call-up, but let's get into that part and talk about at least 4 players who might be excluded from Eric Seuchel squad against that of Jordan and Iran. And let me talk about 5 players at least, maybe 4, 5, 6 or more. Let's put it in that way. But I have 5 players on the list to talk about. And the first player is our very own Stanley Nwabali. It is due to his activity so far this season for his club side just after mutually terminating his contract with Chippa United. He's yet to get an official contract or he's yet to confirm a team that he'll be playing for subsequently. On that note, Eric Seuchel, based on his exploit during the 2025 AFCON tournament and everything that we've seen in him as he has proven to be a reliable goalkeeper, he might be excluded in the friendly matches against Iran and that of Jordan. That is the latest surrounding our very own Stanley Nwabali. Aside that, the following players might also be excluded from the final man squad. Semi Ajayi, I reported to you on this platform that just after the 2025 AFCON tournament, he picked up hamstring injury and he's on the journey of recovering to full fitness. And at this moment, he's yet to recover. So, as it says, Eric Seuchel might exclude him from the Super Eagles final man squad. The next player to talk about is our very own Osman Mohamed. He was included in the Super Eagles 28th final man squad for the 2025 AFCON tournament, but he is yet to impress Eric Seuchel, or he has failed to impress Eric Seuchel at this moment. Based on the report that I have, he might not be part of the final man squad for the matches against Iran and Jordan. The next player is our very own Ebenezer Akin Samiru, who is on loan from Inter Milan, currently playing for Pisa United. During the 2025 AFCON tournament in Morocco, he lost his spots at Pisa Football Club. There's the time he joined up for that momentum to just regain his spots at this club. And if it is without much fitness ahead of the friendly matches against Iran and Jordan, then Ebenezer Akinsarumiru might also be excluded from the Super Eagles final man squad to face Iran and Jordan. And the last player to talk about is our very own Tochukwu Inadi, who recently joined Marseille in the French League M. According to the report that I have, Eric Seuchel is waiting for match fitness from Tochukwu Inadi because he has not featured in any of the matches or he has gotten limited time for his club side, that of Olympic Marseille. And at this moment, he's hoping that without match fitness or if he gets match fitness, he will bring him back into the Super Eagles team. That is the latest surrounding these 5 players. So we have all the brouhaha surrounding them as whether they will be included in the Super Eagles final man squad. So there are doubts around the availability. I've spoken about Stanley Nwabale, Semi Ajayi, Osman Mohamed, Tochukwu Inadi, and Ebenezer Akinsamiru. Whatever it is, I'll keep you updated on this platform. On that note, in the camp of our very own Super Eagles, let's talk about the Nigerian Football Federation protest against the Congolese Football Federation, challenging the eligibility status of 6 of their players. I've given extensive details in my previous videos as to how the verdicts will be and as to what to expect from the Federation International Football Association, talking of the world's football governing body. And at this moment, do you know that Jamaica are not comfortable with the delay by FIFA in making pronouncements with a decision as to whether DR Congo will be favored or as to whether our very own Nigeria Super Eagles will be favored through the Intercontinental playoff for the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. And looking at how things are going, they are very pensive as to how this delay could be a major delay to their preparation, because we have competitions, and within that competition they'll be playing a game in that tournament, and just after the game will be a transit for them to go in the final round against DR Congo. And if they are not coming, at least if they are preparing towards this competition, talking of the Intercontinental playoff, they have to get fair idea of the countries that they'll be facing. So just after their game against New Caledonia, they'll be hoping that no, they'll definitely defeat New Caledonia. So is it Super Eagles that they'll be facing or DR Congo? Officially, as we know, as the tournament is scheduled to take place in Mexico from the 26th to the 31st of March 2026, they'll be facing New Caledonia, and their next special will be against that of DR Congo. Let's wait and see how things will develop in the coming days. Aside that, a lot is also coming in from the camp of our very own Super Falcons. But quickly, let's get to know, or let's have a full glare on our screens as I go through the Intercontinental playoff for you. On the 26th of March at Zapopan in Mexico, New Caledonia versus Jamaica. As I've stated, winner will face DR Congo. But this is the time Jamaica are not comfortable, or they are worried over FIFA's delay in coming out with the decision of what they think the verdict will be. So that is the first semi-final at exactly 8 p.m. Ghana time, 9 p.m. Nigeria time. The same 26th, before the game between New Caledonia and Jamaica, will be that of Bolivia and Suriname, and the winner will face Iraq. And after, winners between Iraq and winner of match day 2, and winners between that of DR Congo in winner of match 1 will automatically make it to the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. So that is the latest surrounding our very own Super Eagles and the Intercontinental playoff in case we are favored. Let me end everything from the camp of our very own Super Falcons. God willing, by the close of this month, you get to know and have a taste of our pre-WAFCON friendly game against that of Cameroon. We have double header against Cameroon on the 28th of February and on the 3rd of March 2026. And as I've already reported to you on this platform, we are in group with Zambia, group with Egypt, and in group with Malawi. And we have to gear up very well for these matches during the 2026 WAFCON tournament, scheduled to take place in Morocco from the 17th of March through to the 3rd of April 2026. And quickly, as they are preparing or gearing up, they've commenced training and other campaign stories coming out from their camp ahead of their double header pre-WAFCON friendly matches against that of Cameroon. And quickly, let me go through the list of players in camp. Head coach Justin Madugo invited 25 players, and as of the first training session, we have 15 players in camp. Goalkeepers, he called 4 goalkeepers, and he also called up to 9 defenders, 5 midfielders, and also 7 forwards. And you can have the players on your screens. And regarding the players who partook in the first training session of our very own Super Falcons, you can have a full glare on your screens. Rashidat Ajibadi is part of the players in camp. Christy Uchuebi, Glory Ogbona, Gifts Monday, Joy Ogohu, Omewi, and other players. Esther is in camp. New goalkeeper Fatima Oloko is also in camp. So this is the latest regarding the camp of our very own Super Falcons. Whatever it is in their subsequent training sessions and in their match, specifically for the first one against that of Cameroon in Yaoundé, I'll keep you updated on this platform. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Before I take a leave of you, let me give special shout out to these amazing commenters. Indeed, let me compliment your efforts so far to this platform. I do appreciate the support of Blueprints. He's just preaching the word of God in the comments section, and I know a lot of people are coming for his head. Now to Kola Fats, I do appreciate your support. Salim, I do appreciate your support. Marcel Dega, I do appreciate your support. Abraham Mohammed, God richly bless you. To that's of Peter Osai, Valentine, Pastor Obina, Haruna, Dixon, and to Samuel Olutola, I do appreciate your support. Edward Power Person, Ohene Emmanuel, I do appreciate your support. Yours, and to other cherished viewers and cherished subscribers on this platform. God richly bless us all. Let me apologize for the background noise with the scene and the pictures of how things were. Just pardon us. We've traveled a little, but as you all know, we just care about you as you care about us, and we needed to keep you updated. On this note, I'll end here with my presentation. Let's meet in the next one. It's bye for now.